My name is Khadija McNair, and this is my vlog on the workshop at UNC in the archives. So I wasn't able to attend the workshop on the 12th, so I'm going to speak on my experience on the 5th. So we got there, we were greeted by Mrs. Dean, and we had to put our stuff in the locker, and she had two archival collections sitting out for us. We met a lot of people. I can't remember everybody's name, but the two collections we're looking at were the collections from the Center of Maternal and Infant Health and the collection of the UNC Vice President of Student Services, Harold Delaney. So myself and Tanasha worked on the Center for Maternal and Infant Health collection, and we kind of just looked through the boxes a little bit and got an idea of what was in the boxes. I kind of focused on one box, and I found a lot of financial records, like pertaining to the Duke Endowment. I found a lot of programs, like I guess they would give out for information on infant and maternal health. There are a few like videos that we found, some negatives of pictures taken at different events. So that was really interesting, and Felton and James worked on the Vice President of Student Services collection, and that was really interesting. We went through theirs first to kind of catalog what they had, and we moved pretty fast, and it was very not as detailed as what I thought it would be. So when going through the online document and filling in all of the different sections, I thought that we would spend more time detailing what was in the boxes. So I think when I was going through our collection, I kind of focused on one box and kind of thought that, we were going to really be detailed, and we weren't. So, but I understand why, because they do have so much in the backlog, and it's kind of pressed for time, and want to make everything accessible. So, so we were visited by people from the university archive. So there was Nick Graham, Jessica Vinlet, and Jennifer Coggins, and they were all really informative, and they told us a lot about what they do in terms of helping different university organizations under UNC log and organize their collections, and helping students get access to university archive papers and things like that. They talked a lot about confidential information, and that's something that really stuck out to me. So when looking through some of the collections we were going through, we were encouraged to take out things with social security numbers or bank account information or different things like that. And so we talked a lot about that. And one question I did have that I wasn't able to ask, that I hope I'll be able to speak with someone about, is, are there any instances where confidential information stays in the collection? So if there is a document that is significant to the collection but contains confidential information, can that be taken out without removing specific important information from the collection? So we also got to meet the university librarian, Elaine Westbrook, and she was very nice. We ate lunch with her, and she seemed very interested in what we were doing and happy that we were there. She talked with us about what our interests were and how we ended up being there in the workshop, and it was very nice to meet her. She was a very nice lady. So after lunch, we came back and we were given a tour of the archives. So it was very big. There was so much stuff. and we could really see the backlog and the help that was needed to get through all of that stuff. It's definitely a lot of work that needs to be done. So I am grateful that I had this experience to work with an archive. I've never been able to do this work before, and I'm excited to kind of to help them get most of this backlog done. So I hope that our workshops here really make a mark on the work that needs to be done in the archives at UNC. And I'm also grateful to gain this experience. So thank you.